Good evening and welcome to my end of the week recap video here for the S&P 500 and plan ahead for Monday. Real quick here, did take one trade here today. I was looking at this trend line off of the open. Was talking with everybody in the trade crew chat room about a break above here. I was going to take these 287 calls for September 7th. Got a very nice break. A lot of volume started flowing into those calls as soon as it did break. Got in at 178 and started scaling out of the position up here towards high. So I got out some at 206, some more at 231. The remainder of the position trailed me out here at 207, which kind of sucked because that was almost the dead low of this move for another rally up that I think it went back up into the 230. So could have been a little bit better on that trail right here. Could have been a little bit looser as far as VWAP, but it is what it is. It ended up being a very nice trade. And now I can look forward to next week now that we're making all-time highs yet again, much to the bears' dismay. Let me go here to the trade plan I have for Monday. I do have one breakout position or one breakout possibility above today's flag. 288 calls, has a measured move from 286.5 to 287.5, we'll call it. So full point if it does break above this level to 288.64, 288.75-ish area. Should put those nicely profitable if that does confirm. If price action does like to pull back, which is perfectly possible and acceptable to me, I will take some plays a little bit further in the future. Anywhere in this region between this red line and the blue line here, the ADMA, I will look for 286 calls. That's about a 50-cent range, so a little bit of room to play with. Just have to watch price action, see what it does in that area. Below that, the 21 EMA will be coming up to this bottom range of the prior consolidation area, and I'll look for 285 calls there with 2 weeks of time in them. Way down here below is the 50 SMA, which is still coming up to meet price a little bit. I will look for 280 calls about 4 weeks in the future. And if we ever come all the way back down to 200 SMA, I will look for 275 calls about 4 weeks in the future. That's a very long drop. I don't foresee that happening anytime soon, but if it does, I will be ready and have my plan and my trade planned out. Excuse me. Real quick here, I'm gonna go to a little bit of a higher time frame here for the S&P 500, and just talk about this pattern right quick. If I clear off all of these notes, don't need any of this stuff on there. This is a very nice breakout pattern. Wish it would have consolidated a little bit here, a little bit longer for maybe, I don't know, another week or so. But if we get this initial break and buyers do start coming in, might have another one of those euphoric moves and a nice, huge vertical move straight up. If that does occur, there is a potential measured move from about, I'd call it this consolidation range down here from 240, 250 to 285. So we'll call it a 35 to 45 point move above this level. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not guaranteeing it's going to happen. I'm saying that's a potential measured move up to about, what would that put it, 326 to 336 area. As far as that measured move goes, if that does happen, I'll be extremely, extremely happy, and we'll see what happens. But I'm going to go ahead and throw my notes back on here, because I'm still looking for this initial target of 292.5, 295. Still holding those June 2019 325 calls, which have finally turned nicely profitable, and we'll look to start scaling some of those out. For now, this is my trade plan for the S&P 500. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. And please tell your friends, keep short in the S&P 500. It's helping my calls. Have a good weekend and good luck.